Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make is a chocolate chip skillet cookie. Now, if you're looking for a variety of them, I have a peanut butter chocolate skillet cookie, and I also have an oatmeal skillet cookie video too. So please check them out depending on which one you're looking for. So let's get started. I'm going to use my stand-up mixer, but of course you can use your hand mixer if you want. And we're going to start off with a half a cup, which is 1 stick, plus 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Again, it's a half a cup plus 6 tablespoons. And I cut it up into small pieces, and it's been at room temperature, so it will cream easier for me. And I'll start getting that broken up. You're also going to be putting in brown sugar, and you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Okay, I'm going to break mine up a little bit because it's been sitting a little bit here. That was 3/4 of a cup. Of brown sugar. Okay, and cream those together real well till they're combined. And you're also going to be adding 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. And again, just beat that till it's all combined. Next, we're going to be putting in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And beat that in. Alright. And I'm just going to clean the sides of my mixing bowl here a little bit. And I'll show you what I have so far. What it looks like. It's very light in texture. Okay, now to our dry ingredients. You're going to use 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and the next ingredient might seem a little different to you, but I really believe this is what makes the cookie light as well as crispy. You're going to be putting in 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. So that was 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. You're also going to be putting in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I will be putting in an egg here momentarily, so I want to get that out. And you're also going to be putting in a half a teaspoon of salt. So you're still going to be putting in salt even though you're using unsalted butter. And then I'm just going to use my fork to kind of stir this in. Okay, you're also going to be needing an egg. So this is really when I like to put my egg in. Now you can beat your egg in with the butter and the sugars, but I just seem to want to put the egg in about now because it really moistens up the flour. So I'll put the rest of that in, and then we'll just combine everything till it forms a cookie dough. Want to get to my sides here a little bit. Alright, I'm just going to put it on high. Okay. I'll show you what that looks like. And I just want to take the excess cookie dough off my paddle here. I'll set that aside. And I'll show you what the dough looks like. There we go. It's very well combined, very light. And the last thing, of course, that you're going to need is 1 cup of either semi-sweet or dark chocolate chips, whatever you prefer. And you can, use your mixer if you want. I tend not to because I think it kind of breaks up the morsels, so I'd rather mix it in by hand. Now I just want to make sure they're evenly distributed. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like. And there we go. And of course you're going to need a skillet, and a 10-inch would be perfect if you've got it, and I went ahead and I did spray it. And now I'm just going to take the cookie dough and get it into my skillet. I'm going to get that all out. There we go. Okay, take my excess off my spatula here. There we go. Okay, then it's just a matter of evening this out. I'm just going to use my butter knife to do that. Just so it's even all the way around, so it's not, thicker in one spot than the other. And make sure the edges are nice and close with the cookie dough. Okay, now once you do that, of course, you're going to need to put it in the oven, and you're going to be baking it at 350 degrees, and this one is going to take you about 30 minutes to bake. You don't want to over bake them, but you do want the top to come up a nice golden brown when it comes out of the oven. Now when it does come out of the oven, do set it on a cooling rack for about 10 minutes till it's cool enough that you can cut it up and then serve it, whether you want to serve it warm or you want to serve it once it's cool. And then it's just so great with some vanilla ice cream, that type of thing, or your choice of ice cream, or just eat it alone. These cookies are really delicious. I have one to show you. I'll just rinse my hands quickly here. And I have one right here. What I did was, though, to garnish it, just to make it look a little prettier. You don't have to do it, of course. It's strictly optional. I took 2 ounces of milk chocolate bar with a half a teaspoon of shortening in a bowl. I put it in the microwave and I melted it, and then I just drizzled over the top of the cookie. But again, like I said, you really don't have to do this unless that you want to. If you don't have the milk chocolate bars, go ahead and use chocolate chips and melt those if you want to do that. And I'm going to cut into it so I can show you what it looks like here. See if I can get this out. There we go, without breaking it. And there we go. You get this beautiful deep dish chocolate chip skillet cookie. You can see all those nice morsels that are in the inside and the pretty chocolate that's been drizzled on top. So there you have it. If you give this recipe a try and you like it, leave a comment because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.